Hello everyone, welcome back to another special episode of CSGO News. Not going to waste your guys' time, let's get right into it. So if you guys don't know who Summit1G is, well then you're probably not a part of the CSGO community. He's a huge CSGO Twitch streamer and a YouTuber, and also notoriously known in CSGO history now for his DreamHack Austin play, where he committed suicide by walking through his own Molotov and actually losing Splice the game versus CLG because of that. So I'm going to be touching on why I think that actually Summit1G has denied multiple offers from CSGO pro teams, and I'll have some backing of evidence as well. So hope you guys all enjoy this first story. Yeah, it might be bad. So if you guys don't remember, earlier this May, Summit actually came out on YouTube and said before DreamHack Austin, this might be his last go at going pro in CSGO, but he will officially be sticking to streaming, and he won't be trying to go pro, but he would participate in DreamHack Austin with Team Splice, and he actually said that in this video right here.
You know, man, I haven't told a lot of people yet, but the road to pro is over, man. I finally got an offer that was extremely unexpected. And was an offer that I'll probably never get again. And I ended up declining the offer so that I can continue streaming more.
And then later on in a separate video, Summit actually said he got offers from a team, one team in specific that he actually could not release to anybody, and he couldn't tell anyone who that team was, just out of respect and fairness to that team who actually offered him. And he said, quote unquote, he thought the offer was going to be from a premier team. So, you know, that's teams like Energy, that's teams like Splice, you know, some of those lower tier teams, even Complexity would be a premier team. So he was expecting an offer from one of those lower tier teams, but he said this offer was actually from a bigger team like that. So you can think maybe teams like Liquid, Cloud9, CLG. I'm sticking NA because I don't think any European teams would offer him, especially after his performance in DreamHack Austin. But yes, he said the offer was actually not from a premier team. It was from one of those higher tier teams. And this is where I actually started to think about this. I think that Summit1G actually denied an offer to join CLG after DreamHack Austin.
I guess I was kind of hoping for a different... I didn't expect to actually get an offer like that. I expected to play for a premier team that would let me stream basically what I wanted and maybe go from there. But I got an offer that I didn't expect, and it was so fast that I just...
So first off, if you guys don't believe me and you guys don't want to hear about this theory or my evidence at all, skip forward, don't hate on me. This is my actual theory of why I think Summit1G actually denied the offer to join CLG in place of Fugly. So as you guys know, a couple days ago, Fugly, their support player for CLG, actually left CLG's roster and he's no longer playing for them. Now, why I think CLG actually offered Summit is a variety of reasons. One, think about this. Back in DreamHack Austin, when Splice was playing CLG, who was it that Summit clutched on? Who did he kill last in that round to actually win the game, and then he actually lost the game by killing himself? But who was the player that he killed when he before he walked to that Molotov?
Against Fugly, Fugly playing it aggressively, no, but Summit's gonna against Fugly, Fugly playing it aggressively, no, but Summit's gonna clutch it, and Splice will close out map number 1.
Yeah. It was Fugly. What do you know? And plus, not only Summit being such a wide-ranged and widely known Twitch streamer and YouTuber, mainly on Twitch streams, guys, he gets thousands of viewers. He brings a lot of publicity to whatever team he plays for. So that's why I think CLG would think, okay, this guy is possibly better than our support player. Although Summit's KDR throughout DreamHack Austin was the worst in the whole tournament, he still has potential. He plays every day, and he brings, again, a big, wide audience of fans to CLG. And again, he could also perform better than CLG's Fugly, their support player. Summit, well, conveniently, he's also a support player. He played support for Splice. He played, you know, decently well, and again had several clutch rounds, and mainly that one clutch round was versus Fugly. So CLG maybe they saw, oh, well, he can kill Fugly 1v1, so maybe he's a better support player. And again, he offers a wide variety of things behind himself that Fugly can't offer. Fugly can't offer that kind of audience or fan base, and so I think CLG might have actually stepped in here and said, okay, for a long time, Fugly's been struggling. As you guys know, Fugly was widely known as probably one of the worst players for CLG, and definitely not, you know, a good support player for them. He just didn't fit the mold. He's a good CSGO player, I'll give him that, but maybe they were trying to think, okay, for a long time, maybe they were trying to think, let's get rid of Fugly, let's bring in a different support player. They saw Summit play with Splice, and maybe they offered Summit, especially after that 1v1 of him and Fugly. So on top of that, what better offer than to have Summit be offered after he was notoriously known, not only for being this big streamer, but also for making the biggest mistake in CSGO history. It would make CSGO history even further to have that same team that beat him because of his mistake actually offer him position on the team. So this is why I think Summit1G actually got offered by CLG, and again, this fits the whole you know, report of him saying it wasn't a premier team. It was a surprising offer. He didn't expect it, and that's why I think he was surprised that CLG actually offered him. That's my theory. Whatever you guys want to think, leave it down below. And yeah, next story. While we're still on the topic of CLG, a lot of people were saying in the comment section, all over Twitter, CSGO Reddit, all those skeptical websites, everyone was saying Michaelele to CLG confirmed. As you guys know, a long time ago, he took pictures with CLG PETA and other CLG members wearing CLG shirts and hats, and people thought, oh my gosh, Mike Laley to an NA team, that'd be awesome to see. I actually do not think this is going to happen because just recently on his Twitter, Mike Laley's been coming out saying he's actually been customizing his Instagram, his Twitter, his Facebook to say the Michael Laley. It seems like lately in the past few weeks or past few months, he's really been trying to self-brand himself. Obviously, he's still attached under the FaZe Clan name, but he's really been trying to brand himself and actually been enjoying streaming a lot more lately as well. So I don't think Mike Laley will be joining any pro teams anytime soon. Also, in support of this, CLG is looking for a support player. As you guys know, Fugly, the player who left their roster, was a support player, and now we have Michael Laley, who you guys think might be joining him. He's actually a main rifler and a secondary opper, so he wanted to mainly be an opper, but he's also a rifler, so he's not necessarily a support player, and he doesn't really fit the mold for the CLG team. So that's why I think Michael Laley will actually stay off a pro team for quite some time now, although seeing him on CLG would be kind of awesome. Also in the news, we had the announcement of our third Brazilian NA team. Now, I know you guys are going to complain, Jake, Brazilian teams are not NA teams, they're technically Brazilian teams. So yes, I'm going to call it the third Brazilian team coming onto the scene. As you guys know, we have two dominant Brazilian teams right now performing very well. We had Tempo Storm, who performed very well at Gfinity and CEVO finals, and then we have Luminosity Gaming, who's been outstanding lately, winning like 28 of their last 32 games, was on a 15-win streak before they lost to G2 in the ESL Pro League finals. Both these Brazilian teams playing outstanding CSGO, and then we have this third team who was just announced, and they actually will be featuring their former LG coach, Knack, and he actually put this team together after a former Brazilian team by the name of Big Gods. They actually had visa issues. They couldn't come to America, they couldn't play, and they could not take the spot of that third Brazilian team. So that team that was going to be the third Brazilian team by the name of Big Gods, they can't perform. So we have this new team under, again, the former LG coach, Knack, who will be playing with players such as Bit, Destiny, PKL, and Yell, with a guy named by the name of Apoka as their coach. So best of luck to them. Apparently they'll be moving to North America sometime soon, and they'll be playing in the tournaments such as ESEA and CEVO as well. So best of luck to the new Brazilian team. And if any of you guys are wondering what the organization was that signed this Brazilian team, the third Brazilian team, it's an organization by the name of winout.net. Never been to the website, never checked them out. They were going to sign that other team, Big Gods, until they had visa issues, so they signed this team instead. So I guess best of luck to the Winout organization. Then we had ESL Pro League semifinals going on, and first off, we did have NIP versus Luminosity Gaming. Luminosity Gaming did beat them in a best of 3, but it was a very close series going to that third game. But yes, LG will be moving on to play in the finals, so congrats to them. NIP looking so good and so strong, but they could not quite come back. LG closed out so strong, so LG will be in the finals, and they will be playing against, wait for it, and they will be playing against G2, the same team that actually beat Luminosity Gaming in the group stages. It'll be a rematch in the finals for the ESL Pro League, so it's going to be a great series. And again, Fnatic versus G2 also went to that third game in the series, and some really close games there as well. So congrats to G2 for making it to the finals, and that's who they'll be playing, Luminosity Gaming. This is where I'm going to announce my giveaways and my future sponsorships, but the best part about this, guys, is I'm going to let you guys, the viewers, choose who I sponsor with. So I'm going to offer you guys a variety of things, the next coming weeks, future ideas, and you guys can decide basically in the comments down below whether yes, I should do it or no, I shouldn't. So I'd love your guys' input and pay close attention to my future sponsorship and giveaway ideas. So first off, I do have a giveaway coming next week. It's going to be a huge giveaway, and I do not benefit at all from this. I do not getting paid for it, but it's a really nice guy by the name of Danny. I'm working with him, and we'll basically be promoting his server. So it's not going to be a CSGO gambling promotion. We're going to be promoting his CSGO server, which offers like 1v1 aim maps. He also has a TeamSpeak server, some other really cool mini game servers as well for CSGO. He offers this to you guys for completely free. The only way Danny makes money is if you guys sign up for VIP membership, which you do not have to do. He's also not paying me. The only way we're doing this is by the only reason I agreed to do this is because he's giving away a $50 to $60 knife for you guys, a op red line for you guys, and then also VIP membership on his server. So the giveaway is strictly for you guys. I'm not going to let you guys choose whether we do this or not. I'm going to do it. So that giveaway will be next week for a knife, an op red line, and VIP membership. And again, I'm not being paid for that, but Danny's a really nice guy, so that will be next week. And now here's the really important part. The first sponsorship deal that I've actually considered making is with a website by the name of buyskins.co, not .com, buyskins.co. It's a website like OP Skins or Steam itself where you can buy, trade, and sell skins for cheaper prices, or at least that's how they pitched it to me. And so I want you guys to check it out. Let me know what you guys think. It's in beta. It's going to be launched by the end of this month. So I want you guys to say, you know what, Jake, it's a sketchy website, I don't like it, or say, you know what, Jake, take it up on it. So basically, if I'm going to be sponsoring this website, if they're going to be sponsoring me, we'll have a lot of giveaways, a lot of knife giveaways, a lot of expensive giveaways, and they've offered me a small portion of money per week as well. I'm not going to hide that from you guys. I'll share more details about that in the future. Let me know if you guys think I should take it or not. And now again, we have plenty of time to take these ideas. I can wait as long as possible if we want to wait for better ideas. and it's not a gambling website though. That's why I was interested in it. First off, it's not a gambling website. It's a buy, sell, and trading website. So let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you all for watching this video all the way through. I appreciate your comments down below, telling me what I should do and what I shouldn't do in the future. I really do appreciate your guys' advice, because at the end of the day, it's what you guys think that actually matters, if you guys like this content or not. So as always, live, love, laugh a lot. Remember, I like you. I'll see you guys all tomorrow with a CSGO news video. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I like you. Goodbye.